Hey, good morning. It's Saturday, February 22nd, and we're going to solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle. Today's puzzle is constructed by Rose Conlon, whose name I do not recognize. Not great lighting in here today, but I think we'll manage, right? Let's see. They've updated their terms, so make sure to read those in great detail. Are you guys all getting this? Do you get these updated terms every single time that you log in? It seems like overkill. Why is it so dark in here? It's sunny out. This is crazy. 1 second. Is that any better? Not really. Whatever. We're not here for lighting. We're here for crossword puzzling, and that's about it. Had an early ski day today. It's only 10:52, and I've already skied. Had first tracks, which is special access for an hour before the lifts start running. So got out there early, and I am beat. So seems like a good time to solve this crossword puzzle. Let's do it. Hope you had a good week. Utterance that's usually made in pairs, like tisk tisk or tut tut or something. Utterance. Who said, I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music? Interesting. Wow, that's amazing. That's broad. Attack words that might be spoken as a compliment. Ooh. Today is going to be spicy. This is going to be a challenging puzzle, I believe. Classic stop on the vaudeville circuit. Yikes. Ones who should prepare for their day of reckoning. Their day of reckoning. How criticism of a pastry chef might be delivered. I was going to say like icily. On ice. Criticism of a pastry chef might be delivered. Word after something, anything, or nothing. Something, anything goes, no. Something, anything else, something else, nothing else. I'm going to say else. Because I got to put something in this grid. A pie to the face, slipping on a banana peel, etc. Like physical comedy. A pie to the face, slipping on a banana peel. This could be a streak ender, I think. Who knows? Blow away, like stun, right? Is it? Yeah, chicken katsu. Okay. I was like, it can't end in a U, but it does. Show for which Eddie Murphy won an Emmy in brief must be SNL. Didn't love the SNL 50 thing. I thought it was like okay, but there's a lot of stuff that didn't really tickle my fancy. Why is this? Is that better? I don't know. Lots and lots. That could be like acres, maybe, or lots and lots. Peter out, like die. Stanley mug. Stanley something. Zendaya's role on Euphoria. I've watched some Euphoria. It's pretty intense. Made me very happy I don't have a teenager. World's heaviest snake, up to 500 pounds. Is it a boa constrictor? Nope. Something python? Burmese python? Python? Gotta be, right? Acts of service and words of affirmation for two. Time to celebrate female friendship in a neologism. Is it Galentine's Day? Could be. Put on, like add. Sign of a hit, standing room only. Fluency, building subject, English as a second language. So sorry. School of Wales. I feel like that's like a pod, isn't it? A School of Wales. Eek. If it's pod, then I'm got some fixing to do. So sorry. Lee with Oscars, like Ang Lee, the director. Protective hairstyle. Interesting. Protective hairstyle. Apple core. Each, like a pop. Cattle identifier, well, brand, right? Cattle identifier. I saw this new thing about how they're branding cattle with liquid nitrogen, and it's painless, and it seems long overdue that they figured out an alternative to branding cows. Got it? A messy prank. Like TPing, messy prank, egging. Club purchase that comes with rules of etiquette. Golf, pass, maybe. Young women are lasses. Solutions that sound like problems. Something wolf. Well, 5 minutes is pretty good first pass, especially on a Saturday. We got some stuff in here, but there's a lot of things that could be wrong, so we're going to find out if they are. Something table. Something table. Must. So maybe this is tisk, right? Something table. Times table. Multiplication table. Must, like shout. Shout. Network that broadcasts the NCAA Image Awards. I'm going to guess this is BET, but hopefully that's not wrong because then I'm going to feel guilty about it. Pros. Base for fire walking. Ashes. Right? Big shot performer. Big shot performer. Picks with 4, opts for, puts in the oven, like cooks, bakes. What is this? Attack words that might be spoken as a compliment. Like the exterior columns at the Parthenon. Well, they're either Ionic or Doric, right? So it ends in IC. Best Actor, Oscar winner for 1974's Harry and Tonto. My goodness, I don't know. Candies originally named for their imperfect shape. Au contraire. Is that just no? Like no, but in French? Maybe. How dare they? How dare they? This is the nerve, right? The nerve. I don't even know if a Burmese python is a real thing. I could just be making that up. I hate attack words. I don't know. Do a deep dive. Plunge? Plunge? Could be. A huge quantity. I'm going to say that's like a ton, right? Has been. Oops. Figure out ebb. Oops. Ebb. They're not always kept in the loop. Belts. Belt. Yeah, belts, right? A breather is a pause. So this is Stanley Cup. Oh, Stanley Cup, like hockey. I was thinking like Stanley, like those mugs, but cup. Stanley Cup. Yep. Title family in a 2013 to 2023 ABC sitcom. That's the Goldbergs. I've never seen that show, but I am aware of it. This is a green something. Dollars are to the US as something is to Nigeria. That's going to be tough. Really hope the crossers help me out on that one. Is it a green anaconda? Conda. Yeah, maybe. I'll bet it's anaconda. Green anaconda. Which, of course, reminds me of the movie Anaconda with Ice Cube when he says, "There's snakes out there this big." Just like that. Heels are cads. Great Plains aquifer that supplies over a quarter of U.S. irrigation water. Great Plains. So like Ogallala? A star of, oh, so this is Lady Gaga. School of Whales. This is my bad. Was it a gam of whales? Doesn't seem right, but I don't know. Cons or antis. Diane Keaton. Loire Valley grape variety is, what's a grape variety with a G? This could not be Ang Lee. Lee. Reveals oneself, like opens up. Certain airplane seating. What about down under where are Uggs? I know that I was just down under, and there are a lot of Ugg stores. So this is Genius something. Genius. Funky. I don't know. Oh, ear tag and fish that can have two jaws, two sets of jaws. Alternatives to vinyl, probably just CDs. So 11:17, we're doing okay. On we go. That's all. That's the mid-game report. Who said, "I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music"? I play the notes as they are written. Oh, is it Bach? And then this would be like Coles. Bach? Could be. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, man. Oh. Ooh, man. Well, this is going to be either an I or a D, right? Spoken as a compliment. Well, this feels like I's, right? Math team. Is it just I hate you? Oh yeah, this is Human Cannonball. And you won't believe it, but this reminds me of The Simpsons, Human Cannonball, when Homer goes on the Hullabalooza tour, and he's a big fat guy getting shot by a cannon in the stomach. Classic stop on the vaudeville circuit. I have just absolutely no idea what the answer to that is. How criticism of a pastry chef might be delivered. This is slapstick, right? A pie to the face slipping on a banana peel, slapstick comedy. Lots and lots. Scads. Scads. Huge quantities of C. Okay. I don't hate it. Zendaya's role on Euphoria. I really don't know. Love language is the answer. Love languages, pardon me, is the answer there. Some interesting fill. I mean, math team, slapstick, green anaconda, love languages, Valentine's Day. I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that we don't see often. This does seem like Ogallala, which is only a place that I know because of Lonesome Dove, maybe, right? I think so. Protective hairstyle is protective hairstyle. Apple Core, is it Genius Bar? Genius. Got it? Am I clear? A purchase that comes with rules of etiquette. Club purchase. Solutions that sound like problems. Lies? L-Y-E, lies? Maybe. Is this She-Wolf? Yeah, this would be Coach, right? What about, like, Spree? So what is this? Locks are a protective hairstyle? I don't get that. Is this a lap dance? Funky ripe, yeah. And G-A-M-A-Y is a grape variety. Okay, puts in the oven. Heats. Like the exterior columns of the Parthenon. Wow, that's amazing. Best Actor Oscar winner for 1974's Harry and Tonto. Something, is it Cagney? No. This must be Milk Duds, which is interesting. That's why they're duds. So no seems wrong. Wow, that's amazing. Oh. Wow, that's amazing. Oh. Classic stop on the vaudeville circuit. Peoria? A criticism of a pastry chef might be delivered. Oh, damn. And nay. Doric. Tartley. Art Carney. Sometimes I'm just amazed when I get that gold star. I was not confident at all in those last things. Art Carney, I don't know. Tartley, oh damn. It's funny how that seems very like, I don't know, sort of like racy for the New York Times crossword puzzle. But hey, we're pretty happy with that. 1648 video solve on Saturday. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, not mad about that at all. But I do feel like it was kind of a tough puzzle. I don't feel like that was a reflection of the difficulty level so much. Let's have a look and see what was good and what was not good. Utterance usually made in pairs. Like, I don't like the phrasing of that clue. I don't like that as a 1A. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. Tisk tisk, I say to that. Bach. I played the notes as they were written, but it is God who makes the music. But didn't Bach write the notes? Like, isn't he the one who decided how they were written? Right? I mean, he was a composer, so. Oh, damn. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, damn. I don't really get this one either. Attack words that might be spoken as a compliment. I hate you, like, your life is so good, I hate you, or something, I guess. But I don't know, just the phrasing again, like, I don't like the way that's clued. Peoria was a classic stop on the vaudeville circuit. Like, that's Illinois, right? If it said like fourth most populous city in Illinois or something, I feel like that might have gotten me on track more. The vaudeville thing didn't help me even a tiny bit. The math team should prepare for their day of reckoning. So like, reckoning is a math thing. Math team. I don't get that one either. Criticism of pastry chef might be received tartly. The cluing here is I'm not a big fan. Something else, anything else, nothing else. Yeah. Slapstick. So this is vaudeville, right? Like vaudeville was this kind of comedy, slapstick comedy. Feels like those could be tied together, perhaps. Blow Ways to Stun, SNL, Saturday Night Live, Eddie Murphy. Uh, yeah. Scads, Lots and Lots, Peter Out is to Ebb, Stanley Cup, Rue is Zendaya's role on Euphoria. Um, I don't think having seen that show, I still don't think I would have gotten that. Green Anaconda is the world's heaviest snake, up to 500 pounds. Cool. That is cool. The green anaconda feels awfully specific. It's not like a black mamba that's like a well-known, subset of all mambas. I don't know. Acts of service and words of affirmation are love languages. Galentine's Day is a time to celebrate female friendship. I feel like the neologism part could just be eliminated. Galentine's Day is, I don't know. I feel like that's part of the vernacular. Put on ad, standing room only, English is a second language, my bad, Ang Lee, locks is a protective hairstyle. I don't get that at all. Genius bar is the apple core. I like the idea of apple core as sort of a punny clue, but genius bar is that? Oh, the genius bar is when you go to the Apple store and they're the ones who can like help you with your tech issues. Is that? I guess. Each a pop ear tag. One time, a long time ago, I went to Wyoming to brand cattle at this ranch, and someone said, "Do you want to go brand cattle?" I was like, "Sure." And then I got there and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be intense." And we branded 600 head of cattle. It was probably the hardest day of work of my life, and only dumb luck that I didn't get stuck in the face by a young cow horn or kicked in the head with a hoof or something. It was really intense. I wouldn't have done it again. Am I clear? Egging is a messy prank. Lap dance is a purchase that comes with the rules of etiquette. That's funny. Yeah. Again, seems like a little bit off brand for the New York Times crossword, but lasses, lies, she wolf, times table. This one I feel like, times table feels like the thing that a small child says because they are incapable of saying multiplication table. But times table feels very casual and sort of like, I don't know, almost slangy. Shalt, chicken katsu, all time great food item. BET, the Black Entertainment Television Network. I don't know why I said it like that, but they broadcast the NAACP awards, of course. Eyes. Oh, I was like, that sounds familiar, but we had lies down here. Coles, human cannonball. Probably my favorite thing here, just because it reminds me of Homer Simpson, big shot performer. Opt, Heats, Doric, Art Carney, 1974. Before I was born, I never heard of that film. And Art Carney, like, I don't, like, when I had CA blank NEY, it sure seemed like Cagney. Um, Carney, I don't, that doesn't, the name sort of rings a bell, but I have no idea who Art Carney is. Milk duds. I like this because they're in perfect shape. That makes them a dud. That's kind of cute. Nay, the nerve, plunge, see, has-been belts. Pause. The Goldbergs. I am amazed that that show ran for 10 years. 10 years is a pretty long run for a sitcom, and considering the fact that I've never heard anyone mention this show ever, it seems odd that it held up for 10 years. I guess that's the state of network television these days. This is awful. Niaras are the currency of Nigeria. Unless you've been to Nigeria, the chances of you knowing the answer to this question are pretty slim. Nairas. Yeah, I mean, just fortunate that the crossers were cooperating. Cads, Ogallala, another tough one. And again, I mean, the only reason I even know, I think that's in Nebraska, Ogallala, Nebraska. And I'm sure that I know it from Lonesome Dove or one of the books in the Lonesome Dove series. Tough. And not even really an intuitive spelling, and, I don't know. Lady Gaga, Star is Born was pretty intense. Great movie, but very intense. A Gam of Whales. What? Antis, Diane Keaton. So we had Gam of Wales, now we have Gamay. Loire Valley Grape Variety. It seems vaguely familiar, Gamay, but I mean, some very tough fill here. This is definitely harder than a 1648 solve time. I'm going to say this was like a 7 out of 10 difficulty probably. Opens up coach seating. The older I get, the more I don't want to sit in coach, but that's a sad fact of life, is that coach is the way to go if you're not rich. So what about is a spree, Uggs, Tom Brady is a famous or infamous spokesperson for that brand, Ugg. Ripe is funky. Eel has 2 jaws apparently, and CDs are alternatives to vinyl. Love CDs, but man, all my CDs are beat and skip constantly. So, hey, we can feel pretty good about that. It's 11:19 a.m. I've already been skiing. I've already done a video solve, so the day is off to a pretty good start, and I'll take that. Thanks to Rose Conlon for some interesting fill and some challenging cluing for sure. That's pretty much all I got. I don't know. It's unlikely that I'll do a live solve tomorrow, a video solve tomorrow, but might be nice to do a Sunday and just really get back in the swing of things. I've been back from Australia for almost 2 weeks, and it feels like I never went. Just right back into the swing of things, skiing and solving crossword puzzles and whatnot. If you enjoyed this video, then please click the like button, then I know you enjoyed it. That's the easiest way to communicate that to me. You could also comment that you liked it, which that's always appreciated. Comments are always appreciated, so please feel free to comment. Tell me what your love language is, and if you've ever seen a green anaconda. So like it. If you want to see more videos, then subscribe to this YouTube channel, because this is the only kind of video you're going to get, is me rambling on about the crossword puzzle. And most importantly, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or next week, but more importantly than all of the things that I've said up to this point, please join me again next time for another video solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.